Hey everyone, what's going on? Joey Contino here, and this is the, first big video of Season 11 of The Masked Singer. Though, we've done how many videos leading up to this one? Am I right? That being said, we finally had the episode on my birthday, March 6th, and you're probably saying, Joey, did you finally watch the show? Of course! That's why it's 2 p.m. and I'm finally recording this video. I finally had a chance to sit down and watch it and go through the clues and write down my guesses and do the pitch correct audio. And now let's talk about it. This is going to be a full recap of all the clues and a little tease for the pitch correct audio. We're going to save that for another video, but a little tease of that. Before we get started, make sure you do subscribe, you turn on notifications, and you give this video a thumbs up. Man, I thought it was going to be really strange without Nicole being on The Masked Singer, but Rita, oh my gosh, first of all, she can sing her butt off. Okay, we'll put that out there right now, but I feel like she has taken over Nicole's shoes in such a way that is just, she's perfect for this show. She absolutely is, and if Nicole doesn't come back and Rita stays on, I'm cool with that. I love her personality. She is so cool. Like, I feel like she's someone you can hang out with and just literally just have like a good time, just hang out, talking, chilling. That being said, it was great to see Jenny and Robin. Someone in one of my other videos said, did you call him Robbie in one of them? No, I call him Robin. Sometimes my South Jersey accent will get to me. It was great to see them, Jenny, and of course Ken, being Ken. You know, Nick last night, we gotta talk about this. So, if you did watch the show, we clearly had 5 contestants on the show. We had Book, Starfish, Goldfish, Ugly Sweater, and Lovebird. And, out of the gate, we know that the Book cannot sing. And I know Nick says it later on. It was probably the worst performance we've ever had on The Masked Singer, but that was the point. For the person who was under the mask, that was the point. And we'll just go and jump right to the reveal. If you don't know, the Book was revealed. Well, not really, because he decided to do it himself, which is quite interesting. And he did it as a prank to Nick. And I know a couple folks that went to this taping, and they told me after the show already aired, that first, that conversation between Nick and Kevin went on for a while. And it's Kevin Hart, by the way. I just realized it was Kevin Hart. If you didn't watch it, it was Kevin Hart. And they only aired parts of it, but according to this audience member, they said that Nick was kind of upset that Kevin would even do this on the show because he feels like there was a reveal that the audience lost out on. Now, I don't know if you feel that way. I don't. I thought it was fun. You needed a big star to do this, so it kind of makes sense. I was also told that this episode was recorded out of order. They didn't film the premiere episode until I think maybe like the 7th in line. The first one they filmed, I believe, was Wizard of Oz. And it kind of makes sense. And the reason why I say that is because you needed some time for Rita to really gel. And so they did that episode first to show that. You know, you don't want the first one to come out, it's kind of like stiff. So I'm thinking maybe that's why they did it in that order. I don't care though. It was a fun episode. I enjoyed it. I love Kevin Hart. I'm a Philly guy, so Kevin's a Philadelphia guy. It works out. But that still meant that we have 4 other contestants that are moving on in Group A: Ugly Sweater, Lovebird, then you have Starfish and Goldfish. And I'm pretty sure I already know who the Starfish and Goldfish are. Should we do a reveal? Should we do a reveal tomorrow on Friday? I don't know. We may not have time. I may have to go in the city, but we'll figure that out for another time. That being said, we do have clues for these guys. We have on-stage clues, we've got clue package clues, and visual clues. I figured let's go through them since this is a clue recap. So we're going to start off with the Goldfish, who, oh my gosh, she's winning Group A. She's winning Group A. We can all agree that, right? Like, she is going to win Group A. And the sad part is we won't even see them next week. We see Group B next week. It's kind of how the order is going to be. I guess maybe that's the format change. I know they filmed them all together, so I guess maybe they just want to change this a little bit, and that's what they're doing. So anyway, let's go through these clues. When it comes to the goldfish, these are, I'm not going word for word, this is just kind of like little phrases here and there. She says, when I first started out, I made a splash overnight, but all that success made me feel like I was living in a fishbowl. I really love that first clue. It really, truly helps to tell you who this person is, someone who clearly got famous young. She says that everyone's had eyes and expectations on her. Usually when people come from, say, a Disney side of things, that's usually how it happens. She's shown posing for cameras, but then runs away, meaning that she was there for the fandom and now for the paparazzi and doesn't want to deal with it. She says she could play it safe or dive deeper, darker, edgier waters, and she took the risk. I know I keep saying it sounds like someone from Disney because usually you have that Disney look if you're perfect and this and that and nothing bad, and then later on, you know, it's hard to break that mold. And so this person wanted to break that mold. She says, I swam against the current and broke the mold. Actually, it literally says what I just said. And to this day, still love to keep people guessing. That's why I'm here. She says Hollywood can be a soul-sucking, a little soul-sucking. That's very true right there. And she's proud to be that she's kept her head on her shoulders. Visual clues, paparazzi, camera flashes, jar of hearts. Twilight fans, you know what I'm talking about right there. Spinning ship's wheel, 2 lip prints, kisses, and then a glass slipper, which I think that references Disney. I think it does. On stage, we saw her clue, which is a gold record. She says, let the record show that gold is my lucky color. I like that. That's not bad at all. Now, once again, pitch correct audio. We're going to save the full ones because, you know, they're about like 45 seconds each for another video. But for the sake of this video, I'm going to play a little bit for you. We'll save that for the end of the video. Next on my list is Starfish. Starfish says that when she started out, she was serving steaks to the stars with nothing to her name. She rubbed shoulders and elbows with Steve Martin, Whitney Houston, and you could hear her saying, check please, so she clearly was a waitress. So, I mean, that's literally everyone in Hollywood. But there are a lot of clues in here that point to someone else. She got the gig of a lifetime. She goes, one that would make my name known worldwide. So trust that your yes is coming, or find a rich sugar mama like me to mooch off of. That really shows a lot of personality from this person. It's a good clue right there. Visual clues. A cup of office supplies. We saw a bottle of PA sunscreen with Pennsylvania logo on it, a stuffed doll, and a lot of mask bucks of money. Her clue on stage, a clock. It said 50 billion of it. She says, I've been streaming over 50 billion minutes. And that was just in 1 year, which means this person's on the podcast. Like, we know who this is. We know who this, like, I think that we may have to reveal her tomorrow. Right? Right? I know. All right, so let's continue. We get 2 more to go. Ugly sweater. That's if they made that as a sweater, I would wear that. That's something I would wear. Fox, let's do that. Instead of McDonald's toys like you did last time, let's do sweaters. Or could you finally make the trophy so we can buy? Because mine broke. And this is literally the only piece that's left. Like, it's just... And I 3D printed this. That was my first 3D print I've ever really did. I've obviously gotten better since the last time I've done one of those because, I mean, now I've got like things like this. But still, let's make trophies for us. Well, at least for me. I appreciate it. So when it comes to ugly sweater, he says, when I hit the scene as a young, handsome, ugly sweater. Handsome, ugly? I was the epitome style on top of the word, I'm sorry. But he lost focus and his whole world unraveled. He went from living in penthouses to sleeping on park benches. But then later, he started fighting to reclaim his voice. And when he hit rock bottom, he realized he needed a change. He says, now that I'm back on top, better than before, I'm going to win that trophy for the people who helped me to get back on my feet and live a life that's simply the best. Kind of like that. Visual clues. A blue train, a rabbit in a hat, a rainstorm, a newspaper with a headline, ugly sweater is unraveling. So clearly something that was really big enough for the paparazzi to kind of get a hold of. A black old school alarm clock with the hands at 2 and 8, and a blue record on a record player. For his on-stage clue, he had those kind of like crazy eyes, like goggly eye thingies. And he says that Ugly sweater is always in style. That must be why the biggest stars want to work with me. Because of his style? So is this someone who maybe is known for their, clothing and things like that? That would make sense on why they're the ugly sweater? Maybe? I don't know. And then lastly, Lovebird. I love the Lovebird. It's such a cute little costume. You know what I mean? Lovebird says, it's so fitting that I'm a lovebird. Because what can I say? I am hopelessly romantic. Every decision I've made in my life has been because of love. Either hoping to find it or the fear of losing it. He said that love makes him do wild things, and that's how he was able to get in the hearts of millions. We had some visual clues with a pink and yellow and orange heart-shaped pool. Kind of goofy. A wedding cake with only a groom on it. Then we saw a bird trophy for most lovable. 2 dice, 3 and 2 on them. And pretty much about it. I feel like I missed some, but it is what it is. Then we had the onstage clue, which was an old-timey TV that says, leading man. Of it, he says, I may make a great lovebird, but you know, I'm even better as a leading man. So someone who clearly plays a character who's always hopelessly in love and is a leading man? I don't know. Kind of interesting, right? Anyway, those are all the clues from last night. If there's anything I missed, let me know in the comment section below. And when it comes to pitch correct audio, I'm only going to give you a few seconds of each of them. We're going to save really most of it for later. So here, take a listen. Let me know who you think they are too.
It's official! You finally caught me in the Masked Singer net.
It's official! You finally caught me in the Masked Singer net.
It is so fitting that I'm the lovebird. Because what can I say?
It is so fitting that I'm the lovebird. Because what can I say? I'm a hopeless romantic.
I was just starting out. I was serving steaks to the stars.
I was just starting out. I was serving steaks to the stars.
When I hit the scene as a young, handsome, ugly sweater, I was the epitome of style.
When I hit the scene as a young, handsome, ugly sweater, I was the epitome of style on top of the world.
So there you guys go. Let me know who you want me to reveal. I really want to go with Starfish. Can we go with Starfish? Because the clues are just like screaming. She pretty much said who she was without actually saying who she was, while also giving us clues on who she was. So, maybe that one. Anyway, I'm Joey. If you haven't done so yet, please subscribe, turn on notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. I'm Joey. I keep saying I'm Joey. Why do I keep saying I'm Joey? In case you don't know, I'm Joey. See you later. Bye.